chances to win this game down the stretch, but then a couple critical turnovers as well as fouls. How would you sort of evaluate the last 2-3 minutes of this game?
Well, it's hard to really look at that part. Just, we had about probably 25 minutes in there of really inconsistent play, 25 plus, that we put ourselves in that position that we had to come back and almost be perfect. So, that's kind of where we left it. Our margin of error when we came back inside 5 minutes was 0. Obviously, you can't make any mistakes because of what we had to overcome to come back. The positives you look for, we had some guys really play well in the fourth quarter. And really came back, and that's why we stayed with them. It was, they were doing the work, had something going, they were sharp together, and so we kind of rolled with it, with that group to the end, and guys that aren't out there a lot in those situations, but you know what, they got us back in it, and they gave us a chance.
One of those guys, clearly, Bobby Portis. Was that why you chose not to go with Julius Randle late? I think he sat the entire fourth there.
Yeah, Julius, you look at, he had a solid game. But again, when we're rolling with a group like that, you stay with your group. They were making all the plays. They had the momentum. They had, the energy that we needed. We were doing the right things. We just, we got down 2, then we fouled and turned it over, and then we fouled and turned it over. So, but again, I'll give the guys credit for the battle back and the way that they did to get back in it. But we have to understand this is a 48-minute game, and you're going to have to play both halves. You're going to have to play in every quarter. We've got to be a lot sharper early.
When you take a look at Alonzo Trier, 15 points tonight, and this is a game where he truly impacted the game late, put you guys in a position to win this one. Does that affect kind of how you think about using him?
Well, I mean, we kind of go through. We have a lot of guys, obviously, that we can play. We have confidence in all the guys, and he's been sharp since he came back. He used his break and really worked on his game. You could see it as soon as we started practicing when we came back, and he got an opportunity. He did something with it tonight. We had a real need for him, and he stepped up and did a good job.
I mean, how did you decide I'm going to put in Zoe? And you said you had a real need, but what prompted it? I mean, it's been very rare.
Well, we went, down our lineup. We'd given guys, some opportunities there, and felt like we needed some scoring, some shooting, some playmaking. They were smaller with their guards, and so it allowed us, we could go a little bit deeper.
You said 25 minutes of inconsistent play. What was the most troubling of that inconsistency? Defensively, or?
It was end to end. When you see runs like that you come back and you have an 8-0 run and you get right back there, and then it's a 8-9-0 run going the other way, that's inconsistency. That's playing end to end inconsistently and not making the plays that we need to make. And I felt like as we found a little rhythm with that group in the fourth, and we stayed with them.